initial foundations and purposes of what we're talking about. Mr. Campbell, would you read that to us, please?
Arithmetic teaches us the power of properties of numbers, which are variously affected by letters, tables, figures, and instruments. By this art, reasons and demonstrations are given for finding out any certain number, whose relation or affinity to another is already known or discovered. The greater advancement we make in the mathematical sciences, the more capable we shall be of considering such things as the ordinary objects of our conceptions, and be thereby led to a more comprehensive knowledge of our great Creator and the works of our creation.
Very good. Now, think about what we've done today, okay? We use letters, we use tables, and we use figures, okay? We talked about instruments, okay, in terms of how you measure. And by doing this, we were able to find out what certain numbers are. How do you determine what those certain numbers are? We found out how they relate one to the other. Pi, circles, squares, triangles, okay? Now, we discovered things that the mathematical sciences apply to the real world, okay? There are things which exist physically which we're able to catalog or measure by the use of numbers. It's common language, numbers, okay? Who wants to read that? Go ahead.
Geometry teaches the power and properties of magnitudes in general, where length, breadth, and thickness are considered from a point to a line, from a line to a surface, and from a surface to a solid. A point is a dimension figure, or an indivisible part of space. A line is a point continued and a figure of one capacity, namely length. A surface is a figure of two dimensions, namely length and breadth. A solid is a figure of three dimensions, namely length, breadth, and thickness.
Now, you remember all the formulas we use. We use length and width, height, so forth. We use single dimensions. We took a point, we measured a line. We then added a second dimension, and we were able to figure area. By adding thickness, we were able to figure volume. And so today we figured the length of lines, the areas of circles, triangles, rectangles, and trapezoids, with the turn down in a trapezoid, okay? And by adding thickness, we were able to determine volume, okay? Last but not least,
By the science, the architect is enabled to construct his plan and execute his design, the general to arrange his soldiers, the geographer to give us the dimensions of the world and all things therein contained, to delineate the extent of the seas and specify the divisions of the empires, kingdoms, and provinces. By it also astronomers are enabled to make his observations to fix the duration of the time and seasons, years and cycles. In fine, geometry is the foundation of the architecture and roof of mathematics.
in fine, geometry is the foundation of architecture. The foundation of architecture and the roof of mathematics. So between our foundations and our roof, today we have studied the extent of geometry. Okay, for that, everybody give yourselves a hand.